You know what's crazy?
That this is better than cooking at home?
Does Golden Corral really mean it when they say all you can eat? What's it cost to be a franchisee? And could Golden Corral be the last restaurant standing in the buffet line? Well, grab a plate and loosen your belt because we're serving up 10 Golden Corral buffet secrets you didn't know.
Let the feast begin.
Buffet without limits.
What happened to the steaks that were in there when they closed?
Most folks would agree that when it comes to dining out, a buffet is a great way to go. With seemingly endless options, a buffet is perfect for groups, picky eaters, and families. Want prime rib, but your kids want pizza? Not a problem when at a buffet. However, not all buffets are created equal. The all-you-can-eat policy at some buffets is merely loosely suggested, and, to be honest, frowned upon. Furthermore, a select few buffets out there will flat out stop you from eating until you burst.
But the sign said all you can eat.
And there are a few buffets out there that will chastise you for wasting food. While the habit of wasting food is definitely not a good one to adopt, it is your right as a customer. But really, everyone should try not to waste food. However, Golden Corral's buffet is 100% all you can eat. While there have been rumors that the franchise has attempted to stop customers from eating as much as they can through various means, these rumors have proven to be false. Also, there doesn't seem to be a rule regarding finishing your food, so customers can rest easy if their eyes were bigger than their stomachs on that day. So make sure you walk through the doors hungry.
Yes, and we're hungry.
They may become the last of the buffets.
Survive!
During the recent pandemic years, restaurants of all sorts were hit hard financially. In fact, the impact continues to affect restaurants to this day. Today, restaurants are putting a considerable effort into financial recovery to varying degrees of success. Unfortunately, not all restaurants are successfully recovering from the economic devastation of the past years. Many big-name franchises are currently in the process of reinventing their business model to bring back lost fans and restore sales to its former glory. However, many restaurants were unable to do this and have either gone under or are just about ready to disappear. This brings us to the restaurants that were perhaps hit the hardest by the pandemic: buffets. The all-you-can-eat chains did not fare well during the lockdown years, with many buffets flat out closing their doors for good.
Want some?
However, Golden Corral has managed to beat the odds and not only survive today, but thrive financially. The chain ended up switching to a cafeteria family-style service to stay financially viable through those rough years. Golden Corral staff served customers from its buffet while wearing all the appropriate protective gear to ensure that customer health and safety was priority number one. This, along with a few other changes brought about by franchisees, made it possible for the chain to continue to serve up fresh goodness and survive while many of its rivals closed their doors. So don't be surprised if the next time you head out for an all-you-can-eat buffet, Golden Corral is the only game in town.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
You'll need big bucks to become a franchisee.
A delight to the senses, isn't it, my friend?
For people interested in getting into the restaurant game, one of the most potentially lucrative business ventures folks can choose is becoming a franchisee. The fact that most of the truly hard work has already been done is very appealing and can let franchisees focus on simply running and maintaining a quality establishment, which is by no means an easy task, but the financial rewards can be great. All the big fast food restaurants have been franchising their business for years, with McDonald's obviously being the most famous and widespread. With that said, the all-you-can-eat world has also been known to franchise out its brand, and Golden Corral is no exception. However, if you plan on becoming the latest Golden Corral franchisee, expect to pay a hefty price to open a location. Yes, to franchise a Golden Corral location requires a considerable financial investment.
Thank you, Jesse.
In fact, to qualify to become a franchisee, you have to have a net worth of at least $2.5 million. That's a hefty amount of money to become an all-you-can-eat Golden Corral franchise player. So if you find that your bank account is a little light for Golden Corral, perhaps you'll have better luck opening a McDonald's.
You have your own McDonald's?
First time here? Well, if you're getting a kick out of these Golden Corral secrets, then go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Thanks. Now back to the buffet line. Golden Corral to go.
I want something we haven't had in a while.
If you're just not in the mood to eat out, but you're definitely in the mood for some Golden Corral, then you don't have to worry, as your meal is a phone call or a click away. Golden Corral offers delivery orders for those who want the food, but for whatever reason, don't want the dine-out experience.
I'm sorry, what?
If this is the case, there are two options. You can order from the Golden Corral menu using your favorite delivery app like Uber Eats, and before you know it, your Golden Corral favorites will be sitting on your doorstep. Additionally, Golden Corral provides convenient takeout options for those who prefer to pick up their meals. All you have to do is hop online and head to the chain's website to place a takeout order or just call your nearest location. Takeout meals are carefully prepared and packaged to ensure you get the same quality and taste as dining in. Plus, with customizable options and family-sized portions, Golden Corral To Go makes it easy to cater to everyone's tastes and needs. Oh, and don't forget to order dessert.
Maybe I'll just go get wings for everybody.
Veterans eat for free on Veterans Day.
You've served honorably. Now let us serve you.
The sacrifices that our veterans have made can never be forgotten. With that in mind, it's important to make sure that vets are not only respected, but taken care of. Golden Corral is doing their part by offering veterans free meals on Veterans Day. Those brave souls who made it their duty to fight for their country can head on over to the chain every November and have a delicious, filling meal, and it's 100% on Golden Corral's tab. The tradition, known as Military Appreciation Night, has been a long-standing one, drawing thousands of veterans and active-duty military personnel each year.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
The event typically includes a special buffet with a variety of the restaurant's popular dishes. It's not just about the meal, it's a chance for veterans to come together, share stories, and feel the appreciation from their community. This annual celebration reflects Golden Corral's commitment to honoring the bravery and dedication of the men and women who have served in the armed forces.
We're here for you. Just come out and have a good meal.
The swag.
Unlock the swag, unlock.
The fun doesn't have to end when you finish your meal at Golden Corral. If you're worried about that gut-busting meal being a distant memory almost as soon as you exit the building, then maybe you should pick up a few souvenirs to remember your evening out. Golden Corral has plenty of swag for fans of the chain. Everything from t-shirts and hats to coffee mugs, all with the chain's instantly recognizable logo.
This drink, I like it.
I know, it's great, right?
Another!
If you can't find any Golden Corral merch at the actual location you're at, then simply go online and you'll find plenty of options and ways to sport that Golden Corral logo across your chest.
What are those?
The Chocolate Waterfall.
Go for it, Poopy. Have a chocolate bath.
Chocolate is one of the great food discoveries of all time. Bringing smiles to faces all over the world for hundreds of years, the delicious confection is also about as versatile a food as anything out there. Whether it's used to create chocolate cake, muffins, and cookies, or if it's simply in the form of a chocolate bar, chocolate is great regardless of its form. However, there are more interesting, even extraordinary ways to consume chocolate, and Golden Corral has one that is not only exciting but also seemingly never-ending, which is appropriate for an all-you-can-eat restaurant.
This is amazing.
One of the chain's most eye-catching and delicious features is its chocolate fountain. Debuting back in 2007, the chocolate fountain is the crown jewel of the chain's dessert station. The liquid chocolate flows as customers submerge strawberry after strawberry to their heart's content. Of course, you don't have to stop at just strawberries when there are plenty of different fruit options to cover in delicious chocolate. Though the fountain has had its share of critics citing possible health concerns due to customers double dipping, the fountain remains a favorite and a must-do when dining at Golden Corral.
He got them safe.
A steakhouse before an all-you-can-eat.
So you can eat anything?
Steakhouses are a North American classic. While you might not be able to frequent a steakhouse every night, unless you happen to have the bank account of Monopoly's Uncle Pennybags, a night devoted to dining at a steakhouse is usually a treat. From Ruth's Chris to The Keg, steakhouses are beloved by steak lovers and folks just looking for a good meal. So what does this have to do with the buffet restaurant? While Golden Corral may be known as one of the best buffet restaurants in America today, this wasn't always the case. In fact, the chain has only been in the buffet game for about 40 of its over 50 years in business. Before the chain decided to offer its customers all the food they could eat, Golden Corral started out as a steakhouse.
Looks like someone took the sign as a personal challenge.
Debuting in the early 70s in North Carolina, the chain was created when business partners James Maynard and William Carl were unsuccessful in acquiring a pre-existing franchise. Golden Corral Family Steakhouse, as it was known then, served up juicy steaks and other delicious options for 10 years. The franchise finally made the transition to the buffet style we're all familiar with today in the 1980s. This was due to customers demanding more options. Since the transition, Golden Corral has become one of the biggest buffet-style chains in America, with close to 400 locations nationwide at its peak. While some of its locations have since closed their doors, the chain continues to do good business. Hey, everybody loves a good steak, but folks can't live by steak alone.
Would you like some salad?
Since I am not a rabbit, no.
Don't rest on the sirloin.
I'm gonna consume all of this at the same time because I am a free American.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone, apart from a vegan or vegetarian, who doesn't enjoy a good steak. And as we've seen, Golden Corral has a bit of a history in that area. The distinct aroma that can instantly make your mouth water and the first bite of a steak grilled to perfection are some of the greatest food experiences for a lot of people. There's something about a good steak that makes it the #1 meal choice for many foodies out there. And when talking about steak, one of the most beloved is the sirloin. Sirloin is the best of the less pricey cuts and is tender, juicy, and full of flavor. Another feature to like about sirloin is its leanness, which puts it more on the healthy side when it comes to steaks.
You got their top sirloin?
With that said, Golden Corral has made it a point to include sirloin steak on its menu. Golden Corral's signature sirloin steaks are cooked to order every night of the week. While most folks who choose to eat at a Golden Corral are mostly interested in the all-you-can-eat option, their prowess when it comes to their sirloin should be sampled in between the limitless other goodies you'll come across at the buffet.
Hey, we're done. That was your last plate for today. You have 4 plates.
A few violent incidents have taken place at Golden Corral.
How the hell we get ourselves into this?
When you go out to eat, the last thing in the world that anyone wants to encounter is violence. Yes, the world isn't always roses and sunshine, but being around a violent altercation while enjoying your dinner, or worse yet, being directly involved, is no one's idea of a good time. Luckily, this kind of thing is hardly an everyday occurrence and is pretty rare. However, there have been a handful of incidents at various restaurants throughout the years. In 2016, a man attacked a worker in a Dallas Burger King over a milkshake mishap, and unbelievably, a customer once tried to shove an employee into a deep fryer over a bacon biscuit in a Wisconsin McDonald's in 2018. Okay, that's the world of fast food, but what about the world of buffet chains? That's where Golden Corral comes in.
Oh my God.
Back in 2022, there was an unfortunate incident involving a 40-person brawl. The brawl was allegedly sparked over a steak. The Golden Corral Battle Royale was captured on video, showing dozens of customers throwing furniture and using chairs as weapons in the chaotic brawl. To think that this massive brawl was all due to a shortage of steak is pretty alarming. Apparently, the cooks working in the Golden Corral kitchen really know how to whip up a good steak. Despite that fact, let's keep the fist throwing to the athletes in the UFC and WWE.
And I'm at the best buffet in the USA, Golden Corral!
Looking for more foodie fun? We've got another BabbleTop video just for you, so stay right here to keep on watching.